Grand Rising. I just want to kind of show you, I give you a look at the kind of food that um, I like to make, and it's inspired by Dr. Sebi. So I'm going to show you actually what and how I make um, the quinoa. So I like to use this type of quinoa. You can get it at Kroger's. Um, I'm sure they have it on Amazon. I'm gonna be in and out of the video as far as I'm not trying to make this like a tutorial video face to face. I just want to kind of show you how I do it. So hopefully you guys can see. So with this, you can either go on the read the directions on the back of this, or you can just kind of I like to just kind of freestyle it. So you turn your pot on. Um, get a little warm, and before you add your water, a lot of people like to warm up their quinoa to kind of give it a. It kind of breaks the. It kind of has like a taste. Um, it's kind of like it's a grainy taste, so that kind of gets that taste away when you kind of brown it a little bit before you add your water. And I don't measure how much. I just kind of eyeball it. But like I said, it tells you on the back. Bring 2 cups of water or broth to a boil, medium pot. And then says cook, stir in 1 cup of quinoa, cover and simmer over low heat, 15 to 20 minutes, or until tender and liquid is absorbed. And then finish, remove the heat, let stand, cover for 15 or for 5 minutes. Fluff with a fork. And it's really good. It's really good either by itself or like the short video posting I posted yesterday. It talks about, or I showed you with the vegetables. Um, but yeah, you can have it with vegetables, whatever. I also like to add to it a little bit um, some seasonings to taste, just to kind of give it a little bit more. Because, like I said, it has a taste and it doesn't have a taste. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go and get my vegetables, get them ready. Um, you can, if you want, you can um, saute your vegetables. Today, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eat the vegetables raw. Dr. Sebi, if you don't already know about him, he's really, really um, have give really good information on the diet that we're supposed to be eating. And there's so many videos out there. If you're interested in that, you can look up. That's how I got into it, was just researching and you know finding out what we supposed to be eating as a people. And it also states in the Bible in Genesis 1:29 um, what we're supposed to be eating. And so yeah, I have some kale that I got, and everything I like to use is organic. I like to use um, anything that's uh, alkaline based, um, like a 9 or higher. And when you are at the store, the little tags that you find on things, I actually have took these off already, but to kind of give you a better idea, on the labelings you'll see like numbers, and it'll show you like um, if something's alkaline or not. Uh, so yeah, like I said, I could let me see if I have something in here with
use this green pepper, for instance.
And my camera's backwards because I'm using my phone. But the numbers here, so it's a 4065. And don't leave your quinoa unintended because it warms up pretty quick and you don't want it to be burnt. So you just kind of like, you could stir it with a spoon or whatever suits your fancy. But you'll start to smell it, and I'm gonna let that go just a little bit longer. But these numbers, it says 4065, so you want numbers that are 9 and up because that helps. You're getting electric food, and that's what our bodies need. Um, because we are electric, we are. Uh,
We are like
Similar to what you see out in nature, um, trees and things like that, and photosynthesis and things like that that has to deal with the sun. That is what basically our bodies um, do as well. And in order to vibrate right, you have to eat the right foods. So it's very important. And there's other things, like I said, if you go and watch Dr. Sebi's videos, his documentaries, he talks about how important it is of a plant-based diet and, different types of herbs to heal sickness. And it's amazing. I've been through,
um,
you know, coming out of being sick and things like that, and it really is truly there's truth behind what he has said. So check those videos out. This video is just I'm going over the food part of it, but you want that your numbers 9 or higher. You know that it's electric, organic, non-GMO. Um,
so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead
and get my water, and the water I like to use is spring water. Spring water is the best water.
because it too it's electric. So I'm gonna go ahead
and add my water in here. And I like to use Deer Park water, but you can use any type of good spring water. Just make sure that it's spring water. Dr. Sebi also talks about that.
I'm gonna go shut that off.
And then you don't want to cook this fast. I always like to put a lid over it because it keeps the steam in there. Okay, so while that's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my vegetables ready. And
I'm using some
whole baby bella mushrooms. And I always like to clean off all my stuff. A lot of people, you'll see different videos about how to clean your vegetables. And it's very important that we do clean our vegetables. But typically myself, I just like to run some water over them. Some, you know,
not from the tap,
but use your spring water if you can to clean off your fruits and vegetables. That way that you know that they're being cleaned, because they go through a process, even though they're organic. Once they're shipped over here, they do their
thing. So just for mind,
it's better just to clean your vegetables. So in this instance, I'm going to use a couple of mushrooms to kind of add to,
and I
just throw them in
this little container.
Strainer, and I just run water over them a little bit. I know there's a video, I can't think of the lady's name, but Lewis J. Armstrong, Cross for Off Ministries. There's a lady on there that shows how to clean, she uses baking soda and water. I don't know if she uses vinegar or not, but she also like in her like her leaves.
I like kale and
Lettuces and stuff. She'll put them in the sink and clean them with baking
soda. I know
baking soda's in there. So yeah, why that's doing that, and like I said, this it looks like this that I'm using, and I just
put it in the sink.
And I do that so that the water kind of drains off a lot of the mushrooms.
And then I'm going to use
onion. I'm going to use some chives and cucumber,
a red bell pepper,
and a zucchini. And then, like I said, my kale. I'm going to throw that in my quinoa once it's done and cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff chopped up. There's a video too that Dr. Sebi is out there saying that, you know, whether you're religious, spiritual, whatever, that
believe in.
One of the things that really touched me in him saying is that
speaking of diet,
when you look at nature doesn't lie, and
he made an instance about
the elephant and what the elephant eats, and they live up to hundreds of years old, and their diets never change. And one of the things that Dr. Sebi said is that he eats a lot of quinoa. That's all that he ate. He ate other things, but that was his basis of his meal. And every once in a while he'd switch it up. But we just have to find what works for us is the important thing, and make it our own. And like I said, if this touches anybody that's out there, I'm doing something right, and hopefully, I'm passing on things that I've learned to others, because I don't think that it's a good thing to keep it in, and those that want to know will naturally gravitate towards,
a better lifestyle.
Because let me tell you, it's really changed my life, eating better foods.
And so on. So while that's doing that,
I'm going to go ahead and get these vegetables ready. Now, the vegetables that I have in the bag, I already cleaned these, so I don't have to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and
get these ready. And sometimes,
well, not sometimes, a lot of times, one of my favorite fruits is an avocado. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I don't have any today, and I'm not going to go to Kroger's to get them.
I can do without them today. But, yeah.
They're really good.
And just eyeball however
much what you're wanting to eat.
I like to at least
eat by like noon, like Dr. Sebi said, but not all the time that happens.
So I'm just cutting this stuff up here. That was a zucchini. And then I'm going to do
this
red bell pepper. A little bit of that.